Hello, all you wonderful globs. It's been, well, since yesterday, but we missed y'all very much.
We did. If we could spend all our time with y'all, like, we would definitely do that over work.
Yeah, like, I like to imagine, you know, you got Morpheus with the, well, you haven't seen that yet.
Matrix?
But, oh, you saw that part, right? The red pill, blue
I mean,
pill? I mean, you know about
if you
it.
choose, yeah, that's like, it's more than just the movie, really. It's like a trending, like, lifelong pop culture kind of situation at this point.
You know what? I really should give you more credit when it comes to pop culture.
100%. Jeopardy pop culture, we'd crush it.
Oh, if they had couples
and
like,
not a trio, right? I think it is.
The
format doesn't really like work for us
because I can't get invested in anybody. What's everyone's story? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, hello everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hello, Flo. Hello, come on. How are y'all? Well, I mean, I just said that. How are y'all anyway?
We went on a little tangent there, but yeah, so welcome back. It is great to see you both.
Just hearing about our true feelings.
Yeah, we really, so one thing that like, I haven't said outwardly yet, but 2025, we didn't like watch or play Jeopardy as much.
No, it's like.
So I miss it. And I mean the regular Jeopardy, not the pop culture one that's like only on Amazon Prime or whatever. Like that one's fine.
What is it even called?
Regular Jeopardy?
No.
I think it's literally called Pop Culture
like,
Jeopardy.
Hey, let's go Jeopardy or something.
I don't know. Anyways, it's like a whole thing. And Flo, hopefully you've seen our messages about the overlay since yesterday's stream end. We've had a lot to think about with the feedback from you and everyone else. We had a full day of work today, so it, you know, just like yesterday after New Year's Eve, we had a full day. We were, you know, gung-ho with everything. Like we expect every single year, our clients want to do the most at the beginning of the year, like always. So it's been a lot. We were literally working up until stream, right, like 20 minutes ago. And with that, we're going to keep gathering feedback. We did post an update in Discord in the Nush and Doza channel saying like, you know, we did this based on feedback from, you know, for a few months now, really, of like when we gathered feedback during stream in 2025.
Right, yeah, we don't make changes lightly.
We really don't. It's the stream overlay has changed over the years, but never like easily or lightly. So this was a huge decision-making process based on feedback and comments that we screenshotted from the streams from Globby Globs. The majority of them that we were able to get over the few months that we were kind of asking about this and stuff was very much more wider gameplay footage. Now, going into this year and revealing this yesterday, we realized that Minish Cap may not be the best game to advertise the more game footage because of Nintendo Switch Online's platform and all of the black that you see with the gradient of the gray around.
There's not even like a good way to like really approach that because like the second you do this,
yeah, it's even smaller.
If you crop for this, but then do this, it's just so incomplete and like cut off and looks weird.
And that's why at the end of last night's stream, we did, you know, go to like Breath of the Wild because that game never lets us down. Not that this game's letting us down. It's you. We still got to give it time, and it's honestly adorable. I love it already.
It's got so much
but it doesn't really kind of highlight like the fact that if you want more gameplay footage, then like the wider screen of the gameplay, then you're gonna need smaller other elements, you know?
Yeah.
It's
and
just
hello, Andrew.
Howdy, Andrew. How are you doing? It's just the nature of how like stream overlays work, which is so funny because Doza and I actually have helped other streamers on Twitch, YouTube in the past on Mixer, RIP. But we've helped people with their overlays over the years. So like when it comes to our own, that's why we don't take it lightly at all. Like if we're going to be helping other clients with their overlays, like we want ours to be really great for our community. And so this was actually like, we went through 5 different iterations before we landed on testing this one.
Yeah.
Like that's how much we go into things and create before we decide. But again, you know, yesterday was a smaller sample size than like the last quarter of 2025 when we were collecting other feedback. So I don't know if this is too analytical for everybody or what have you, but just kind of sharing how we do things around here. We want to go ahead at this point, keep it how it is, and keep gathering y'all's feedback about this one compared to last year's. And honestly, the last 2 years, I feel like, because we don't really change it often.
It's been like that for a while.
Yeah, so we're going to keep collecting feedback. So anytime you guys have feedback on anything, the overlay ads, the game suggestions, the website, the community, the Discord server. Like, we are open. We take everything that's said to us, not only straight to our hearts, but to our minds, and we're strategizing the best way to do more for this community. It's always been about that. Nush and Doza, like, what we value the most is that sense of community, and of course experiencing gaming, food, and life together as Nush and Doza, as the intercultural couple we are. Those are the two biggest things to us. So yes, and as far as Streamlabs working, I believe it is, but I'm actually having a little trouble with the site right now. It's taking forever for me to load into it. I don't know if that's an internet thing or if that's just Streamlabs, but I'm trying to check that as I'm speaking.
I hope that it works. Like, please, like, fingers freaking crossed.
We could use a win.
Right? Really good.
Today, honestly, like, we were very productive and we got a lot of wins in, but it was quite challenging too with some of the newer, 2026 challenges, if you will.
Hello, Mario Kart. Welcome. You read Pinky? Well, it says Linky, but I see where the mix-up could have happened. Happens to the best of us, really.
And hey, Abers, welcome back. How are you doing today?
Good evening.
And happy Friday to everybody.
Happy
yes.
Friday to
Hello,
Fry.
Fry.
And also everybody else.
And Fry, actually, we finally saw you updated your fish, your profile picture. I say your fish for the new year and for January specifically. I loved the whole like firework drone like feel of it. That's very nice for like a new start. You're getting really creative with these. Like even the Christmas one that you had for December was great, especially considering that you had the same.
Creative.
I was gonna say he had the same Halloween one forever though. Remember?
Well, Fry doesn't really like play a lot of horror games. Like the scariest games that he
just
really
didn't
gets into
change
is like
it.
Metroid.
But the fact that now he's changed it twice in 2 months, that's like a lot. So like I'm observant.
Yeah.
And I want to say, did you see the Who Else Read Kinky for Mario Kart? I was like, what?
Yes.
Welcome back, Mario Kart. Andrew's good. Started playing Banjo-Kazooie the other day and got what I believe to be all the collectibles in the first level, termites and gorilla, and I'm in treasure trove right now.
I'm so happy for you.
So
like,
does that mean Dark
game.
Souls is over though, or are you just taking like a break playing multiple games at the same time?
I really struggle playing multiple games at the same time. Yeah,
That's why I'm
That's like the
curious.
only thing that I do these days now.
I mean, you
but,
kind
like,
of shuffle multiple games. You're playing like
I play
currently
the same game, but like with different control schemes, it's so hard.
Well, what I mean is right now you're playing Pokemon, the card game Pocket Thingy. You're also playing this game, Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. You're also sometimes playing Warhammer. And
Warframe.
You're Warframe, sorry. What's Warhammer? I don't even know what that is. Anyways.
Big shoulder pads.
You're also, right. You're also sometimes playing RuneScape. So that's like 4 games you're already shuffling. Because I was going to say I'm the one who struggles with playing multiple games at the same time. But you thrive in it is what I was about to get at. But then I was surprised at your reaction.
No, it's a struggle. I like to do it, but like I'm not the most. I always use this word, but I'm not the most malleable when it comes to control schemes. Like I basically couldn't play Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild while we were playing Elden Ring.
That's different because you're using the same controller.
Yeah, and like to achieve the same buttons, it's like it's so difficult because like you have one button to attack in Tears of the Kingdom, but then you have like 4 different buttons in Elden Ring. Like between. Well, I guess there's more if you include blocking, but it's hard.
And thank you, Andrew, for confirming Banjo-Tooie is on Nintendo 64 Online. So
Thank you. Yes.
That game is
Okay.
basically ready to go
Wow.
then.
All right. Cool. Good.
And Kimon went shopping today, got some Japanese and Korean snacks. Love that. Also got some international coins and a new PS4 game called Kaze and the Wild Masks. Sorry, I don't know why that word is so hard. I haven't heard of that game before, but like it kind of reminds me of Majora's Mask because of the word mask.
The naming scheme reminds me of, and I don't know if this is the game or if it's like a movie or a story or what, but like Wrath of the White Witch or something like that, or the Snow Witch. Something like that. Something about Wrath and Witch.
And Fry, thank you for the feedback on the overlay. I'm glad you think it looks neat. I don't know if you heard
Like Marge Simpson with the camera. I just think it's neat.
I don't know if you heard more of what we were saying, but if you guys have any questions about why this overlay was changed this way or want any other feedback from us, the same way we ask for feedback from y'all, feel free to ask us questions and we will answer to the best of our abilities and go back and forth. A dialogue is always fun, especially during these conversational streams, as Link saves Zelda yet again.
Or drowns.
Yes, that too.
One
Maybe
of the
there's a
two.
fish in the water.
Well, it'd have to be a really tiny fish, like, because I think maybe even a tadpole would be a threat to me right now.
And April, that's
I
really
need
fun
water.
that you're making homemade pizza and your friends are gonna come over. What kind of pizza are you making?
Homemade, like dough and
Like,
all.
yeah, we love homemade pizza.
Even if not,
And-
I'll still be impressed.
Stream suggestion is that you should get $2 billion. I mean, we don't have that kind of money, but we hope all of our globby globs have a rich life, not only monetarily, but in purpose and value and intention too. And lots of joy.
I'll show you intention.
Yeah, you will.
That's the goal. That's the idea. 2026. Okay, let's see. Do I jump off here? Or do I go down here?
Let's see. The latter is still going to finish Dark Souls 2, just taking a small break. Also playing Pokemon ZA DLC currently. So yeah, Andrew's shuffling a couple of different games.
I mean, fair enough. Dark Souls 2 plus the DLC. I don't remember if you have it or not. Like it's pretty chunky endeavor.
I mean, what's really cool is that each of us, as globs and as humans, have very different, like, unique abilities, right? And multitasking, while I feel like is one of my strengths, multitasking and playing different games is not necessarily my strength, because even playing a singular game is not my strength. I've definitely worked on it over the years, having like done like being player one more and stuff like that. Like, it's definitely happened. The last Zelda game was me all the way through from start to finish.
Yeah, wasn't that cool?
It was very cool.
I loved
but it's a rarer thing, whereas Doza's definitely the more advanced and more experienced gamer of us. But that's okay. We're all built different. And uniquely and authentically so.
Some of us are built like brick houses, and others are not, and that's okay.
And you can also be like a bulldozer, bulldozing over them
I
on the soccer
very much
field.
could. Oh, right, I gotta grab this.
And hello, Steven. Happy Friday. How's it going? We've been doing well.
Like the Shadow Temple, right? What is it called? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Ocarina of Time, down the well.
And Fry, that makes total sense. Yeah, we don't really change our YouTube logo or even on other social profiles much either. I think Discord, it's happened very rarely because like sometimes you guys coerce us to do things. But for the most part, it stays the same. It's branding, you know? But I do love the different variations of the fish that you do. It's a lot of fun. I mean, if you keep it up all month long for this year, you like 2026 at the end of the year, it could be like, here are my 12 fishes of the year reflection. No pressure though. You do you and do what, you know, fulfills your
Alright,
heart.
you can do a fish of the month.
Fry is the fish of all, like, he's the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
I like oh no fish.
Or he's the float fish of all time.
The floats.
Which is funny because, like, float,
Well,
you don't want the fish to
okay,
float.
how do you
I don't know.
how do you get the L in there? What would you use? Because like that the float of all time, that just sounds hilarious.
And speaking of juggling games, Fry currently is juggling Minecraft, Pikmin Marathon, Odyssey Replay. We noticed you logged into that yesterday. Peglin, and after 8 years since he beat Undying, he's restarting Undertale Genocide and currently on Sands. Oh my gosh, good luck!
Ooh, all right.
I love that for you.
That's some seriousness.
So, Flo, the reason the community globs are not in the center of the overlay, like we said yesterday, but we're going to repeat it for anyone else that wants to know too, is because YouTube now, in the last quarter of 2025, has rolled out a feature where the horizontal and the vertical stream are from the same stream. So, previously we would have a separate stream and we'd be running a separate vertical overlay. But now they just take the vertical, basically like the center of the horizontal for the vertical stream. So when you looked at the 2025 streams, especially the last couple of months, it would cut off what we had in the center previously.
It didn't look very good, and it didn't make any sense.
It didn't make any sense because it had like some of the left, like if you were to split the screen into three to an equal like 3 vertical parts, the middle had a bit of all of it. And it was very not aesthetically pleasing. So that was a big reason for why, once YouTube rolled that out, we had been subtly asking questions for feedback over the course of the last 4 months, the last quarter of 2025 with our streams. Based on all those feedbacks, the screenshots, everything, we took the majority of that, which was wider gameplay footage, and we rolled with it, which means that the elements that we have on the stream overlay, like the marquees for the patrons and YouTube member globs, the fact that we have different globs as we immerse ourselves into the games we play, the commands that we have. That was a big change too. We had said, like, most people know that commands are used in chat. That's just stream culture. So we don't need to have the verbiage that says, type this in chat, type this, blah, 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 like what have you.
Right, exactly.
So again, there's a lot of intention and thought process that goes into this. Happy to answer any more questions, but we are trying to make it where the vertical and the horizontal both look good. And trust me, we've tried next to Doza, we've tried next to MyGlob, we've tried on the right-hand side, the left-hand side. The thing is, there is like an overlay where like those commands are, where there's an arrow that points directly to the fan globs so people can learn more about what that is. And they can be linked back to the website where all of y'all are featured too. For us, we create content that's not only for YouTube for live streams and like videos, but we also create, like we have a blog post, we have comics, we have other types of things that we've created through our journey, and more that we want to create as we continue the journey, as we evolve as globs and humans too. So it's all kind of comes into play. I hope that answers your question to your satisfaction.
Yeah, so any changes that we're going to make in the future, like, there's a lot to consider.
And honestly, it's really funny that Fry says that. I'll say it is ironic the overlay got smaller with Minish Cap. It really is.
Well, it wasn't planned that way. We even like threw around some ideas for like making it, well, not necessarily bigger, but there were other sizes.
And one thing for us, we don't necessarily like to put any overlay elements that cover any of the gameplay stuff. Because we play a variety of games, we never want to cover any part of a game's UI or user interface, overlay, what have you, with any of our assets in case it doesn't work for every game. Because changing the overlay for every single game is just not sustainable with all the stuff that we do.
Yeah, this isn't like, because it's different than the streamers who just like to kind of play like one game. And that's kind of it.
And they know where things are going to be.
Yeah.
We don't, because every game is so different. I mean, we're going to hit 200 games pretty soon completed on the channel. That's crazy and wild and awesome. But we like to have, the overlay separate from that. But again, we're going to keep this for at least, we know for a while, at least for the end of this game for Minish Cap, because to be completely transparent, we just don't have the time to update it back to what it was or to something new at this point.
Yes.
Our January is quite booked.
It is, but hopefully we can get to it soon. Not immediately soon, but
really, the get to it part is the clarity.
Yeah.
We want more feedback from y'all, so these conversations definitely do help.
And hello, Kate. Sorry to hear about your big mama ram's horn snail. Sorry. Passed away, probably of old age, since I got them as an adult 6 months ago. Not sure how old they were then.
We're very sorry for your loss. But I hope you have great memories with Big Mama Ramshorn Snail.
Is that, like, generally speaking, like, in captivity kind of lifespan? I know nothing.
And hey, Rylan, how are you doing? We have been playing another Zelda game, and you've been summoned back. We agree, it's been way too long since we played a Zelda game, so it's we're so glad to be back in the Minish world.
Yeah.
Or the Zelda world, really, but even more so the cute, adorable, tiny Minish world.
And Steven, no worries, you can catch us on the VOD. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Have a good one and a great start to your weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So Abers is actually using non, which you don't have to say non-bread because non means bread. So what you're saying is bread. But I love a good non-pizza, which is what you're doing, with mozzarella, Parmesan, and Carolina Reaper cheese. Ooh, okay. Is there any sauce? Are you using like just a tomato sauce or like something different? Or is it just a very like cheesy bread kind of pizza?
For some reason, when you said something different, it sounded like you were going to say synthetic. Screw that up. Hold on.
Let's see.
First, rewind to the stream. Let's freaking go. Okay, that didn't do anything either. Okay, all right.
Fry's got a good trivia question for chat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. As we're getting close to the big 200, what Zelda game was the 100th game completed on this channel? That is a really good question.
That is a good question.
Has anyone answered it yet?
And Epic, the game name is The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap.
Yes.
The Legend of Zelda
The Minish Cap. There's another the in there, but yes, that is the video game that we are playing currently. Also, welcome to the stream.
Mm-hmm. What the heck? What the hiddly diddly?
And Flo, to be more transparent with you, we did not have any time since yesterday's stream in the last 24 hours to go back and check who was first in the chat yesterday noticing the overlay. Like we said during the yesterday's end of stream, we're gonna try, but also it's not that big of a deal because the feedback's more important than anything else.
True that. I must be missing something here. Probably, is it the blue seeds? Do I need to do
So
blue
Kate said they had
seeds?
many babies in the past several months. Yeah, about a year is
Okay.
typical, though it is possible for them to live 2 or 3 years. Aw.
I can't. I don't know how you do it, Kate. I really don't. If something's not gonna live for like, I don't know.
It's hard. Loss is really hard for us.
It is.
Like, Doza's gone through a lot of loss with his family and also with pets. To the point where he doesn't really want a pet anymore.
No, and I was just talking to my family about this. Like, I had a very limited scope of how many pets were a part of my life, and hadn't even considered that, the first pet that your family has doesn't necessarily start with you. And so I got some clarity from my aunts and also my grandfather, and there's a long line of dogs. I think there was even one where it was like, it's like Spunky 1 and Spunky 2. That's not the actual name, but I feel like it even got to that point. But because like obviously I'm gonna remember the ones that were there for me, like, you know what I mean? But it's like there's a whole extra legacy. Yeah, like
Shadow's the dog that we talked about the most.
Like my earliest memory of a dog in the family was a Pomeranian, very fluffy, purple tongue. His name was Champs. He was great.
Also, Fry, I don't know what the 100th Zelda game was completed on the channel. I don't know if you ever answered it.
Say hey, coffee. Also,
okay,
hello,
so
coffee.
Skyward Sword. Well, the thing is, there was actually a miscount shortly after the 100th where we had to update it, if you recall. Where the 100th actually ended up becoming Piku Niku.
That freaking hurts. Ouch.
So yeah.
Yeah, hype.
We had to, we might have said it was our 100th, but then we realized there was a miscount. But that's okay. We're on the correct count right now, which the website needs to be updated, but we're currently 195 games completed. So hopefully it's on our list to update that soon.
Yep.
And so, Rylan, why does this game get a lot of hate? Because I haven't heard much hate yet. I've only heard love and praise.
Is it because does it have to do with like people who like really obsess over the timelines? Oh, I need to get this seed over in this hole. That's what I need to do.
And yeah, so Kate with the whole like pizza thing, like with the naan and the bread, the chai tea is also redundant. Yes, I know that you know it because you said it, but other people might not. And even Starbucks, like, they have it on their menu. They even had an Indian American like CEO for years, and he never changed it. Now I think there's a new CEO. So I guess people don't care.
Another new one? Going through CEOs,
I mean, Starbucks has lost a lot lately.
That's true. That's because
maybe they shouldn't be funding other things.
Maybe they should be reallocated.
Abbers is using some tomato sauce mixed with homemade Italian seasoning. Honestly, I kind of want pizza now.
What's in it? I can't stop with the questions.
Oh yeah, and Pavitra, when Across the Spider-Verse, that actually helped a lot of people just in pop culture, like, know that you're not supposed to say it like that. I love that was added and included in, and that there is like an Indian version of like a Spider-Man. That's pretty cool. Not the live action one, but like part of the actual Marvel universe that was created by Marvel.
Yeah, with a little bit more care and attention, you know.
Perfect thing to watch with Supper Nush and Doza on tonight. My brain snapped back like a band of rubber, ready to watch you in Hyrule's plight. Love that. Welcome back, Midnight Coffee.
Oh, heck yeah. Love
I don't
it.
know if we'll like save Hyrule tonight, but soon. Definitely gonna make progress.
I won't want to die. I really would prefer not to die. Oh my goodness. You finished the last of your Mom V stew, Mario Kart, the stuff we was eating on the Final Fantasy VIII stream. You got sick. So, like, earlier you said that you're gonna get back on crabs, but then you meant carbs. Who here has never had crab? I love crab.
We also love crab. And Rylan loves Piku Niku. It was such a great fun game.
Yeah, it was just one of those like turn brain off, vibe out, but also like scream. Oh my god, I wish I remembered how to do these kinstones. You love crab? You got the crab flow? You don't think you ever had crab, Rylan? Interesting.
Ooh, we've got a lot of stream snacks here. Andrew's having some mac and cheese and fries all in the same bowl and covered in cheese, feta and for Mexican cheese, and pepper with a side of spicy sauce, the concoction.
Oh my gosh.
And mango lemonade. That is a spread.
Whoa, mango lemonade. Share. Right now.
Kimon is having 7-Eleven banana snacks. The packaging is a collaboration between the Giants baseball team and Pokemon. That's fun.
Put the banana snacks in the bag or else.
The last sentence, the snack itself looks like cheese puffs, but it's banana flavored. That would mess with my mind so much.
Never mind, I'm gonna get something different. Yeah, that stuff that looks like other stuff, like, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty cool.
As far as Zelda games, we have played all the mainline Zelda games on the channel, but now it's all of the others because there's still so much of Hyrule to explore.
That's true. I'm gonna try getting small again. Yeah, there we go.
So Rylan said from the stuff he's seen, a lot of the Zelda community doesn't like it as much as other games, but I think it ranks pretty high. I'm curious
really
as to why, because
we've
only streamed it yesterday and now today, but like it's been great.
Did this game come out like right before the DS or something? Like, was it a release date issue? Because that would be a reason like why I wouldn't have played this. Like, definitely. Because I don't know how this one got past my radar. I mean, I guess I do, because it was during a time where it's like one game a year and that's it.
And no worries, Appers. Yeah, sometimes the branding packaging of none is just misleading because they don't know either. Compared to, like, you know, Starbucks still does it too. It is what it is. And Rylan, I hope you try crab someday if you've never had it. It is great with rice, butter, and lemon, and calamari, as Midnight Coffee said. Though, actually, I like it with rice, butter, lemon. I've never had it with calamari. I'm not a huge calamari fan. And Fry is going to London to watch Matilda on the West End with his niece and nephew tomorrow. That is so amazing. I hope you guys have the best time. Matilda is awesome.
So is that like is that like a Broadway play or something?
So it is a musical, but I don't know if like the productions in London are considered Broadway because Broadway's in New York.
Wow, I kind of sound like a dummy.
West End is more like London theater. Like they probably have their own production company.
I've always thought of Broadway as like a level of quality rather than a physical location.
No, it's better to just say like a musical or like a theatrical production.
How do I say?
Kind of thing.
Oh, I guess so. Theatrical production sounds pretty high up there.
Yeah. But yeah, have a great weekend, Fry.
Take it easy. Kate loves crab cakes, so does Nush. I give my crab cakes to her. I do like crab cakes,
but I'm very particular about them because sometimes it's a hit or miss depending on where you get them. I've been let down by crab cakes too, to where I don't order for many, many years, and it's like finally like let's get a good one up in here. Also, welcome Ethan. How are you doing? We're doing well. And also welcome to the stream, Dangdab420 Pyro 5. What a username.
Oh, that's fun. I am a seafood hater. Lamau shrimp is the only one that I enjoy. Oh, I regret to inform you that is seafood.
That's fair, but we love that you're a Legend of Zelda lover because this is your personal favorite.
Your honesty. It's tough to come into a stream full of people saying they love crab and then just like be based and be like, nah.
I mean, with a name like Dankdab420 Pyro 5, which is super fun to say, I would expect nothing less but the authenticity.
Nothing less but the truth.
The truth.
You can't handle the truth. I've never seen that movie with Tom Cruise and the other guy.
And Appers is telling us the seasonings for the sauce.
Yes.
So some thyme, oregano, basil, red pepper, minced onion, garlic powder, rosemary, Cajun, and a smidge of paprika. That is going to be a flavor bomb. Enjoy it.
Oh, it's totally worth paying for the flavor bomb at like ramen places, like for the ones that do it. Like, yes.
Completely different cuisine. No, we talk about food a lot here.
Yeah, we do. Some may call it a passion.
It is. Gaming, food, and life. Those are our passions, really.
I'm gonna die. Yeah, I like getting experimental, you know. But the thing is that you know what's something that I've really been wanting to do that I just haven't made the time for?
What?
Making our own spice blends, because we have jars of spices, like whole and also like already ground. And I find myself like kind of going back to a couple of different like configurations that I've made up in my head. And it would just be so great if I had a jar of just like that.
Those concoctions, kind of like Andrew's like sauce concoction, but you have your like Doza spice blend.
Yeah, exactly. I want that.
We've talked about doing our own spice blends because we do use little containers where we put our own spice mixes, like combining different things together so it's easier to use and replicate the next time. Definitely have that. Early on, we forgot to like label things, so it's kind of like, how do we recreate this? You just got to keep experimenting,
Yeah.
But it's fun. We do love cooking. We actually recently, like in the fall, we had upgraded. We bought like a bunch of those like little jars because we repurpose a lot of jars from like things that we buy, but when we cook more from like scratch and want to use like the fresh ingredients, use our spice grinder, things like that, we actually made a bunch of different like mixes that we have. I'll have to take a picture of it because it's actually really cute. It's like the nicest thing in our kitchen right now of like the way it looks for spices, whereas everything else is like old pasta like jars and bottles and things like that.
Yeah. Being like going into it with a plan and with a theme, it feels so much nicer. I really like having things look the same.
Yes. We definitely, like, Doza used to love the peaches from Costco, and we would use those jars because the label was super easy to like cut off. You don't have to like try to scrape it off. It's not with some adhesive or glue or anything. And then it had like gold like on the bottle top. So we went with that aesthetic for a while. But then they changed it.
Why would they change it? I think shrinkflation.
Maybe, but yeah. And then Doza also doesn't really eat as many peaches as he used to. Old Bay seasoning is really good, but it's very much like I've never tried it outside of like seafood.
You know what?
To be honest.
I haven't either.
So I don't know what else it would be good on. So let us know.
Oh.
Kate says, maybe I'm not picky with crab cakes, or perhaps it's because I've only ever ordered crab cakes close to the water. That's fair. Me trying to find like a crab cake in Texas, but like in San Antonio and not at the coast is kind of like probably not it. But we do it more when we do travel. So like when we go to like Seattle, like crab cakes there are gonna probably be like good,
What state do you think has the best crab cakes?
Isn't there like a state that's probably known for it? I'm not really sure. And thank you for subscribing, Harold. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
What's y'all's favorite 2 cheese combo, says Andrew? His is feta and extra sharp cheddar.
I want to go with extra sharp cheddar and Munster.
Ooh.
Makes the best mac and cheese.
I don't know what mine would be.
Well, it's okay if you want to copy me.
No, I don't want to copy you. I want my own answer. One of my favorite cheeses is just like Parmesan.
But you like paneer, right?
I do like paneer, but I would never mix like a combo of paneer and Parmesan.
No,
that's weird. Well, I mean, we've had it before because like if we do a paneer pizza with Parmesan like sprinkled on top or grated on top, which is nice,
that's
but
true.
When I'm thinking of the best like 2 cheese combo, that would not be it. It only works in specific ways, I guess.
Only in the form of pizza. On a disc of bread. Oh, my sign!
There's also a free sticker with a banana stack, and Kimon posted a sticker of it. That's adorable. I want to see.
Read his R.
Oh, it's Pikachu with the Giants because of the collab.
I saw this one video. That's pretty awesome. I saw this one video of like this couple that was doing like one of those like name that Pokemon. And it looked exactly like the silhouettes looked like very easy to identify Pokemon, but it was a different Pokemon from like another angle.
Yeah.
It just made me laugh.
Are those silver choo-choos? Midnight asked. I don't know if it's where we are right now or not. I'm trying to still catch up.
It just happened. Terminator choo-choos? You know what? They did feel metallic. I think when we clashed with them, they were metallic.
And
yes.
Flo, as far as like the whole timeline with all the Zelda games, while we did the mainline one, everything else we're gonna learn as we keep experiencing all these other games like the Minish Cap and continuing to progress our Zelda journey.
Yeah, there's no hard and fast like order that we're gonna be sticking to.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Best cheese combo in Dank Dab's opinion is a sharp white cheddar and Swiss.
Sharp white cheddar and Swiss. Okay.
I don't think I've ever tried that combo, but I am
a
fan of sharp white cheddar. Swiss, not so much.
Did you know that white and yellow cheddar are the same?
Yes, but they look different.
They look different. That makes it taste different. Romano Parmesan.
Ooh, I didn't even know there was a difference between regular Swiss and baby Swiss. I like, what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
And Maryland is known for their crab cakes. Never been. I guess so.
Where is Maryland? That's a state, isn't it?
It is a state. Yes.
It is barely, but it is.
What do you mean barely?
Look how little it is on a map. I'm pretty sure I'm right about this.
It is quite little.
It's no Philadelphia.
A weird little
you know
shape.
what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
No, it's no Chicago.
Because Philadelphia is a city, and you know that.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked, geologists.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't even keep up with myself.
Oh, I love the how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Send your question to the loving gods and they'll answer you. No one really knows.
It's actually 3. Look it up.
Rylan says, I've never liked cheese by itself. I'll only eat it when it's an ingredient in a larger food, something like pizza I love.
What about cheese sticks? Sticks of cheese?
I don't like cheese sticks, but I do like a good cheese plate when you have like cheese and fruit and like other like, you know, things. Not necessarily a charcuterie board though, because that has a lot of like meat that I don't really care for. I just want the other stuff.
What about chicanery?
What? What's that?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's a real thing.
Chicanery?
Chicanery.
I mean,
if Kirby was here, he'd look it up for me.
Okay. Oh man, white cheddar tastes stronger. Placebo does not exist here. Is that really the difference?
It's totally real. For real.
Cheese was in Velveeta. Oh my gosh. So I remember Velveeta. I had never known what it was until I went to college. And we were like, it was one of our like kickbacks in college or whatever when you hung out with a bunch of people just in someone's dorm room. And they had made the Velveeta with Rotel thing, like to dip your chips into. So basically like queso, right?
It's a quick and easy.
But it was a quick and easy way of making it. And then you just add like spice to it to add more heat or like jalapenos or things like that. The first time someone made that in college, it was like freshman year. Like not even 2 weeks into the semester, I was like, oh my gosh, college is going to change my food journey. And it really did, because I didn't start eating chicken till college either. But even more so at that point, I was still a vegetarian. So I loved the fact that I had that new thing. And I was like, I remember coming home and being like, Mom, let me like, because she loves queso too. Like, let me share this with you. Like another way to make really easy queso. But it's not healthy.
Well,
cheese rarely is.
So I have this app that I like to kind of see how the day gets planned out in terms of what I'm going to be consuming.
What is the app called, Doza?
Oh, it's called MyFitnessPal. Literally. Not sponsored. I'd take one though.
He would, because he's used it.
Yeah, I've used it. I've used it for many years. But they have this thing where like they break down by color between carb, protein, and fats. The nice little color code and a little circle around the item or around maybe the number. I can't really remember. But anyways, it gives you an idea. It's kind of like a pie chart. And whenever I had cheese or like butter, it's just all one color. There's fat.
There you go.
That's how you know it's good though. Delicious.
Kirby, were your ears burning? Because Doza just mentioned that you would look up something for him because he can always rely on you for that. Also, happy Friday and welcome back.
I don't feel like you have to.
No, never. But we appreciate it.
The word was chicanery.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Rylan, I used to hate cheese sticks so much that Doza and our friend who introduced us to each other, they worked together and they would send like Snapchats back in the day during their like lunch break of like pulling the string cheese to me, and I was like, I'm not gonna open this like ever, like stop, like I'm not gonna open your Snapchats anymore because it was so like ugh, for me.
Gives you the heebie-jeebies?
It does. I don't know why. Andrew often eats a scoop of feta before disposing of spoon when he cooks with it. You know, that makes sense because you don't want any of it to stick to the spoon and waste it.
That's true. That's intense. That's intense for even me, and I do like my spot of feta.
I've never had prosciutto and never will, but I'm glad you enjoy that Mario Kart.
Prosciutto.
And Kirby, you're not
really
doing
good.
anything, but like Doza asked something ridiculous and was like, Kirby would like search for this and tell me, but you know, I don't even remember what it was.
It was chicanery, and you don't have to. Chicanery. It's either chicanery or chicanery.
Well, Kirby is asking, do you want a hint of where to go? And yeah, how have you been doing the game? There's been a lot of conversations.
I've been
here
pretty
tonight.
good. I've been doing great. Every little puzzle I've gotten through, and Flo, stop giving me it.
He's got this.
I have this. Like, you know when Darth Vader says to Luke, but like, of course he can't hear him. But when they're in the when he's in the TIE Fighter, he's like, I have you now, right? It's like that.
Yeah. So, Doza, do you remember like years ago when like we went with a bunch of people to a charcuterie place in San Antonio?
Yes.
Well, that place is closing down.
What?
Yeah, they announced. I think they might already be closed actually for like 2026. It's a place called Cured, and the thing about going there was that this was like when everyone wanted to split the bill equally, but I was like, I didn't order any meat. I only ordered vegetarian. I am not going to be splitting all that. And it's funny because at the time, Doza didn't drink any like alcohol or anything at that point, and I didn't eat any of the meats. And so it's like we're gonna like we didn't know about the whole splitting it equally thing until the end, and we politely declined because of what we got, because it would have been hella expensive, money that we did not have at the time.
No.
So yeah, I really wanted people to be more open with like, where are we going if we're going as a group somewhere, and that way people can look it up and know what's within their budget. I actually saw a TikTok that went kind of viral recently about a girl for her birthday. She had invited a bunch of people because they had a $2,000 minimum for you have to spend like at the restaurant, and only like a few people showed up, not everybody she had invited. But also the $2,000 doesn't go towards alcoholic drinks.
That's so lame.
And it was her birthday, and there was a whole thing of people just getting, you know, the comment section wild. But to me, like, if you're gonna throw a party like that, you need to let your guests know.
Yeah, you really
You don't just spring that on them. And she was saying, she tried to like back it up a little bit by saying, I don't remember the exact verbiage, so don't quote me, but like, you know, this was like, if they wanted to gift it, whatever they're comfortable with, but if not, like, we were gonna cover it or something like that. But it's like, whatever they're comfortable with, they're gonna feel like they need to. But if you would have told them beforehand, they would have told you. And yes, Rylan, that's why planning is always important.
It's extremely important. Giving people a heads up is like the bare minimum.
And be like the fairy, rewarding honesty. Be honest, be upfront, be transparent.
I feel like we dealt with this in the Link to the Past. This whole like lying to a fairy thing. Like, this feels very, very familiar.
Deja vu-ish.
Yeah, but like many, many years ago. But oh my god, the upgrade on the pixel art on the Great Fairy, or whatever the heck she was.
Beautiful.
Yeah. We got 30
I think she was
bombs
just a
now.
fairy, or is she the Great Fairy?
I
feel like the Great Fairy would be more grand.
Well, she was really tall, comparatively.
True.
And she was fully clothed, so that's different from some of the other fairies.
Fair.
Yeah, well, fair, yes. Exactly.
Honesty is the best policy.
There's a reason why that's a saying. I don't know what it is, but...
It's funny that, like, growing up, since I was vegetarian for the majority of my life, I would always want to know where we were going beforehand, or, like, even if we were going to someone's house, like, can I bring something? Because some of the times, like, you know, especially, like, being in Texas, like, a barbecue, like, I know I can eat the sides, but then some people put bacon in all the sides, and it's like, I can't do that. So, like, I want to make sure I either eat before or have something, because I still want to hang, and I know I can still drink, or what have you, you know?
Right, you're
but
cool.
I like the heads up so we can, you know, plan accordingly, and it really does help. And that's why I like that as we've gotten older, when we make plans with friends or even with family, like, usually it's like, hey, this is where we're going. This is what is happening.
There was this one time where we were going to go out with some friends for a birthday, and it was like a big deal because, like, they just got, like, a promotion or something. I don't really remember what the reason was. Wait, no, it was the birthday. And, you know, it was basically getting hyped up for like 2 weeks. Like, we at the very least, we knew what time and what place.
And the place was a Brazilian steakhouse, which is very expensive, but it's also all you can eat in like a buffet.
Yes. In my case, Holtzworth. Love that kind of
Honestly,
thing.
I still love the salad bar too at these places.
Oh, yeah. We have a favorite.
But anyways, what ended up happening?
What ended up happening was that I kept thinking, should I take this over and make a reservation? No one's saying that they made a reservation. And I'm going back and forth, and it's like, you know what? I'm not the one planning it. It's not my birthday. I really shouldn't, like, overstep. I'm sure it's a Saturday night.
There's a bunch of people going.
There's going to be a plan. There's like 10 of us. So it's like, Of course, there's gonna be a freaking like.
Well, the people
Reservation.
that were planning this unfortunately did not have a reservation, and we ended up waiting hours. But then guess what? We didn't even go in because I think the birthday, was it a birthday? I don't remember. But whatever the celebration person was like, I'm tired of waiting, let's go. But after like 3 hours,
was like that.
their partner was like that. Like after waiting, like, let's go somewhere else. And they picked an even more expensive place that's not all you can eat. So you order like one entree for whatever. It wasn't Fogo de Chao. I don't remember which Brazilian steakhouse. We've never been again.
Galpo Gaucho.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it had the. Yeah, that's what it was. Because it was less expensive at the time. It was $35 a person for dinner, which is unheard of.
But
especially
then
now.
The place we ended up at was like, we're talking like 3 figures for like a plate.
Yeah. So I got the lamb something rather. It has the handles, and I ate it that way.
Pretty sure I got the vegetarian thing.
You probably did.
I don't remember specifics.
They
but
don't
like,
even remove the
if you
skin
have
from
a
my
big
potatoes.
party of people going to a place, get a reservation, call ahead, and then like have a plan. Planning is so essential.
Yeah, you know.
Rylan says, whenever I'm doing something with friends, I swear I'm the only one actually trying to plan. They act like I'm crazy when I try asking for details. I love them, but it's a nightmare. See, yeah, like, I appreciate that you have more patience. But after being burned so many times by the same group of people or like friends, we're kind of just like, we got to move on. If you can't get your life together, like, I'm not going to keep like being surprised with spending outrageous amounts of money just to hang with you.
Yeah, that's not really.
It's not really worth the value of the friendship. Like, not to like put a monetary value on it, but it's like you're wasting our time, our energy, and our money. And like,
where's the respect?
Yeah, and just because you've been friends with someone for a long time, you do outgrow them sometimes. Like, whether, you know, maturity levels or just like if someone needs to always have their way, they're not really the people we want to deal with. Like, we want to have a good time and like make sure everyone has a good time, not just one person have a good time and everyone else has to cope because they don't want to speak up.
Right? They want to make it awkward.
But, you know, we'd rather remove ourselves from the equation. And honestly, like we've said this before, but we're so tired of like being people pleasers because we did it for so freaking long that at this point, for years, yeah, for the majority of our lives, both of us had that people pleasing tendency and we always put other people ahead of us. In fact, we would have started Nush and Doza earlier if we hadn't put other people's life things ahead of us. Like in that year when we decided to do it, or we were talking about it, like we kept putting it off.
Presence when we started too, because we also did that. We're like, we were just like getting somewhere, and it was like
the people pleasing tendency definitely put other people's priorities ahead of our own. And it's like, why do we keep doing this? Like, we should be putting ourselves first. At the end of the day, we have to live with our decisions. And, you know, people come and go out of your life, but you're always going to be with yourself. So you need to be comfortable with yourself. You need to love yourself and you need to do what's best for you. And yes, for your loved ones and your friends too, but it's hard. You got to find a balance. And that's something you have to learn, unlearn, adjust, prioritize, focus. And though Doza and I don't have quote unquote as many friends as we used to that we would hang out with in person, like, we are so much happier with the small group of people that we can truly say are our friends, where it, like, regardless of how much time passes or every time we see them, our hearts are filled with joy. Our cups are filled rather than drained. When you leave that, like, whatever it is, hangout session, you're feeling better about yourself and life. And you feel better about your, like, just everything. It leaves a good taste in your mouth, unlike the people-pleasing Hufflepuff and whatnot.
Is that what Hufflepuffs are known for?
Maybe people-pleasing is what defines us as Hufflepuffs because Midnight Coffee is resonating with it.
I really like that. That makes me feel a little bit better.
I do love details. I'm very type A. Everything that Doza and I do is with so much intention, so much planning. We don't take decisions lightly, which can be to our demise sometimes, even for like, yo, what's for dinner? But like, that conversation can be very hard for people that like want to think things through. Even this weekend, we had like a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C of things that might be going down this weekend. And for being the first weekend of the new year, that's kind of a lot. Like, we should really just stick to one, but then variables change. Like today, based on emails from clients, work stuff changed. We were actually supposed to fly out tomorrow for our first work trip of 2025, but we would have been back before stream, but that got moved. Like, so many things so quickly.
Always gotta stay on your toes.
You really do. And like, there's a lot happening this month. We have, you know, family stuff. We have work stuff, life stuff. Like, it's like everybody else. Like, you guys have a lot of things too, you know?
Yeah, we all do.
When we do birthdays, Andrew said, over at my aunt's house, they do get the quote-unquote get something before or after thing if they're serving something that Andrew doesn't eat much of. Sometimes they do bring your own food, and that's nice because then he can bring what he enjoys. I like that.
That is nice.
Sometimes that's kind of the way like birthdays are done with Doza's family a lot of the time. Unless like the birthday person chooses a restaurant that we're all going to, they'll let us know at least a day in advance. Like, hey, tomorrow at this place for this person's birthday. And usually, you know, it's...
The best that we get is like, there's a vibe that there's gonna be like a gathering. So
we like know that person's birthday is there, so this weekend is probably when we're hanging, and then we just kind of wait for the details.
And yeah,
but like we already know,
at least
like
it's like reliable
in a way, because like for instance, in January,
I struggle to say that
our niece's birthday is this month, and we know what weekend it's probably going to be. So we're kind of just waiting to hear when they say, "Oh, it's this place. This is the restaurant she picked," or what have you. But other times it is at Doza's grandpa's place. And it's very much like either like his mom and aunts and stuff are cooking, or we all kind of pitch in and bring something. And if we know what the menu is before, like I do love when your mom says like, feel free to bring anything else. Like, this is what we have. You can bring something if you can. The only problem, if they do it the day before of telling us though, we don't have a car. So we can't necessarily go out and like figure out plans. Sometimes we have to kind of use what we have at home, or we, you know, aren't able to bring something this time and kind of just go with the flow.
Speaking of which, well, you have to take trains to get to people's birthdays? Is that fun? The train's cool? I don't know.
There are places where like trains are a common, like, you know, commonplace for like transportation. Like there are people who like take a train into New York City for their jobs instead of having to like drive or like pay New York City rates of living.
Yeah.
Other places in the East do that as well. Northeast specifically.
So apparently they're not cool. Good to know. That's unfortunate.
Hufflepuff is about caring about others, says Kate. Problem is that not everyone has your best interest at heart, even if they are family.
Not everybody cares about you.
100%. That's such a hard lesson to learn as you grow up.
Slytherin's gonna put you first?
Draco Malfoy? No.
Wait till his father hears about this.
Andrew also likes to know details like why are we going, what are we doing, how long will we be gone. Even if I know I won't object to anything, I'd just like to know. Yeah, so you can be a planner, so you can be a best, like, if we're gonna be out for a long time, do I need to bring some snacks in my purse or my bag or something because I'm gonna get hangry at some point?
You can count on that.
At this point, honestly, I usually always have either like some fruit snacks or like a granola bar or something in my purse when we go out because I just cannot. Like, you never know. There was one time we were like at the P.O. box, like the line at a USPS, like waiting way too freaking long. And I was like, I'm gonna eat my granola bar. Like, I'm hangry.
Just like, you heard like the crinkling of like the foil wrapper. Everyone turns around just like, really? Like, shut up.
I'm hungry.
You're just jealous.
I'm usually just quiet.
Just
we
jealous
also try not to go anywhere without our water bottle. In fact, this past weekend, we had hung out with some family and we forgot our water bottle on the counter. And it was like, oh my goodness. But they had water there, obviously. But sometimes having your own water bottle is a lot, especially when like you need to drink a lot, you know? Because we do work on our hydration, and that's a big one for us. Like, we want to stay hydrated, so having our water bottles is important.
Ooh, important detail. Kirby uses Amtrak to read into Austin for like $8-ish in the weekday.
How long?
$8 to
Wait,
get to Austin?
To Austin? Yeah. How long is that journey?
Yeah. Like
on the Amtrak
from you leave your place to when you get to your destination.
I've never left San Antonio like on a train ever.
When you end the train.
I can't imagine the view's great either, but it is Texas. But the $8, I mean, honestly, that sounds not bad.
And you're not like driving?
And you're just chilling. Is it a nice Amtrak?
Like it takes like what, like 1.5, 2 hours depending on traffic to drive from.
So
San
is the
Antonio
train
to Austin.
faster? I'd assume faster.
Well, see, that's the thing. I think like getting to the train, waiting for the train happening, like loading up, the train getting there, the train unloading, and then you finding your way out of that.
Yeah.
Might take me theoretically. I'm thinking it might take longer than just driving, but at the same time, $8 is $8.
That's true. Andrew said he loves to bring his little sauce concoction container and we'll pull it out with zero shame. I love that for you.
Like I have a friend who we used to joke around about like gifting each other a little like a little mini sauce bottle holster, like
yeah, to put on your belt. I don't wear belts really.
No.
It's usually a fashion belt situation and it's not very useful other than aesthetics. Kate also tries to bring at least 2 granola bars with her for an afternoon or day out with a friend. Yeah, you just never know where you're gonna be. That's why even when we travel, we always have snacks on us that we take from home. Like, we never want to be without food, and you never know if, like, with delays and stuff or a layover, if you're gonna have time to go to the next place or what have you. Or by the time you get to your hotel at your destination, like, you get hangry. Like, food's just always a good thing to have on you. Something.
Yeah.
And hydration, like water. Like, I don't want to buy a water bottle. That's not sustainable. Like, I'd rather fill my water bottle. Most places do have, like, public places are getting better at, like, having water fountains or where you can fill a water bottle too and not just, like, slurp a little.
Slurp a little?
Or, like, you know, whatever the water fountain. I don't like water fountains.
You slurp at a water
I don't know,
fountain?
slurp. Like, whatever. What is that?
I guess you could.
You drink water at a water fountain. What is that considered? You're like
well, you're just
the
catching
act.
it. Yeah, at the point, you're just catching
and
the
you
water.
waste so much water that way.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Florida also has a train system called Brightline. They are also doing a Brightline train from Vegas to LA. We really did enjoy our first Amtrak experience a couple years ago. We don't know what it's like anywhere else though. Like, it's kind of hit or miss is what we learned on that train actually for people who use Amtrak a lot more than us. We got a lot of,
looking at me.
you know, we talk to randos all the time. Fun talking to people.
I think this is Melwari.
Is he gonna talk to us?
I think so.
What's he gonna say?
Green clothes and an odd hat. Sir, you might be young Doza. I am Malari, Master Smith. I hear you want me to reforge the sacred sword and help break a curse. I'll be needing the old sword, which holds the power of the elements first.
We don't have all that.
Show me that broken Picori blade.
Also, William, hello.
Hello.
Happy
Welcome
Friday.
back.
Happy New Year. Welcome back.
Oh, didn't Mercy get a Gundam Wing skin? No, they had a collab with Overwatch.
Ooh.
That's right, they did do that. I love all this adventure. What with the rescuing of princesses and such, I'd be happy to reforge this thing into a brand new sacred blade for you. Oh, perfect. We're done. We finished our quest.
So, Kirby says it takes about 2.5 hours, and the prices for next Wednesday was $10. Tuesday was $12 or $15 with 2 different trains. I feel...
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
I feel like it's good, but then once you get into Austin, like, depending on what your goal is and where you're gonna be, you know, like,
Yeah.
Ubers and other things might be more expensive. Like, it'll all add up. I feel like renting a car is still the best go for us when it goes to go to Austin. So we can get around where we need to go. But if it's just downtown, maybe not so bad. Like a convention or something, but there
Like
hasn't
if
been
you're
a convention in
specifically
Austin
going
forever.
somewhere, maybe you're going to an area that's like walkable,
Yeah.
then it would kind of make sense.
But not necessarily if Austin has a bunch of other things around the outskirts.
On my way, Milo.
Also,
oh, yeah.
with the whole like driving to Austin thing, it can be fun because of like the San Marcos outlets and stuff like that for like a little shopping situation
Is
before
there not a
coming back.
Buc-ee's on the way? What is it that there's?
I don't know if there is a Buc-ee's.
There's like a thing besides San Marcos and
Is it Waco?
No,
like-
it's like a specific place. You know, like how you get the kolaches? It's like that, but
But
not.
that's like to Dallas.
No, I know.
Oh.
It's like that, but not. I feel
don't
like there's
know.
at least one. Maybe there
Is
isn't.
it the Magnolia House place?
Is it like a Shake Shack or something?
That's silly. That's
No, I know it's silly.
Isn't Waffle House though, like in San Marcos or something? I don't know. Regardless.
I don't know. Stone
This guy
Market-
looks like a Pikachu or a character in One Piece. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, with like the really accentuated like facial hair, or like Heihachi from Tekken. many times see that? That's a yeah,
That's something.
The guy in Smash, that's his dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kate said, funny thing, last time I was out with a friend, we stopped at my house real quick so I could
Whoa.
grab something, but I realized I would be hungry, so I microwaved 2 chicken sandwich patties for us. That's cute. I love that you did it for both of you and not just like, you know, like really quick, like, let me scarf this down and then go back out. Like it was nice. Like that's cute. I like that.
You know, I never put together.
What?
Scarfing something down has nothing to do with the garment.
No, not really.
I've only used like.
Why would you eat a scarf?
Why would you scarf a scarf down? It sounds like it'd be really difficult too.
Scarfuncle.
Like Scarfuncle, Simon and Scarfuncle. You ever see those like gerbils? I don't know if they're gerbils. Some kind of rodent that is cute, and it'll be like eating this ribbon, and someone like pulls out the ribbon. The ribbon's like 2 feet long. It's like, how did you fit that in you? And why are you putting that in your mouth?
Or like when they put a sword in their mouth.
Oh, I mean, people.
That's
I don't think gerbils do that. I don't think they're known for
humans do that
sword
sometimes,
eating.
and it freaks me out. Like
How
on
about the
America's
curved
Got Talent.
swords? Like the curved swords?
Oh, like the sickle.
It's like, okay, you
Yeah.
have to bend your body in that curve or else. Like it's like the straight stuff. It's like, ooh. Past.
I'm not really sure what a maglev train is, Rylan.
What is that?
I'm gonna Google it.
gosh.
Magnetic levitation. High-speed train that floats above a guideway using powerful magnets. That is super cool. Like you said.
Like a bullet train?
I don't think it's considered I don't think bullet trains are magnetic.
I thought bullet trains were magnetic. Are they not?
I can Google it. I don't really know much about trains. Where's Sheldon when you need him?
How do trains work? I don't know. Are these real?
So there are, okay, no, it is. So a magnetic bullet train or a magnetic levitation train floats above. So I guess that they're synonymous with each other, the name maglev versus bullet. And yes, that is very much Japan and other like, you know, technologically advanced places, not the United States. They don't really care about public infrastructure as much as putting money into the rich.
Lining the pockets.
Yeah, like tariffs are still going on. It'll be a year of crazy tariff inflation chaos. Another small business that I really love shut down, and I was actually subscribed to the CEO's newsletter because of the way that she reflects on her time as, you know, a small business owner and stuff and everything. And like, she sent her last one, but thankfully she has created a Substack to kind of keep talking about her reflections as she figures out what's next for her. So I'm excited to keep following it in that way. It's going to be different, obviously, but she has a way with words, and I really like appreciate how she talks about her journey through all of the things, not just the business. Because when you run a business or any endeavor, like it very much is a part of your life, you know.
You
so
have to
reflecting,
pour all of yourself into it.
You really do. It's not like a regular job. It's so different, and it can be hard for a lot of people to understand that like this is not only our livelihood, but it is all consuming of everything. We work more now than we ever did in a regular job, and we get paid less. Well, depends. You have to work really hard to get more money eventually.
Well, there's a lot of unpaid time.
You work a lot for free.
So for the time investment of work, then like in that way,
not everything's monetary.
No, not at all. And thank you, Flo, for the stay hydrated.
I shall drink some water.
I literally stopped the game because I realized I hadn't drank anything the whole time. But now I'm all good.
Rylan also said that being in the present also has nothing to do with gifts. English is odd. All languages are odd.
I hate English.
Etymology is fun though. My senior year of college, I basically took on a minor so I could just add on a bunch of fun courses, and etymology was one of them.
That would have been cool. I would have liked. That's the kind of history class I can get behind.
And it was all online too, so it was really just discussion. It was like discussion based.
It's like a flashcard course.
It was more discussion based. Like there was online. It was kind of like a Discord server, but like you have to talk about etymology and like your insights and the philosophy like of stuff and whatever and like perspective. And it was a fun class. The professor was super chill.
Well, I'm glad that you had that. I took a class called Death and Dying.
I took that too.
That was a fun class.
Well, I took Not just Death and Dying, but some other things. Like there was a chapter on Death and Dying. I did Deviant Behavior. So that was fun.
I really liked developmental psychology. That was really good.
I took racquetball.
Okay.
And that was in person, and it was a lot of fun.
Man.
And I actually had to like learn and take like written paper tests about racquetball. I also really enjoyed it. And the only reason, so I wanted to pick tennis, but that's outside, and racquetball was inside. I wanted the air condition because Texas is hot.
I really like racquetball because, like, you know, you can really just let loose and just try to not hurt yourself, but also it's kind of fun. It's fun because it's dangerous. That's what I'm getting at.
And Kirby, with your point of Japan also has less space to deal with for its trains, Texas is bigger than Japan. I understand that. I still don't think the infrastructure here in Texas is as good as Japan. Because we have more space, we could still be more efficient and more sustainable and more, like, you know, better for the environment. Not just everything's bigger because we're in Texas.
Oh yeah. I mean, there was a lot of a certain kind of reasoning to take over land in Texas. Like, oh, look how underutilized, underdeveloped this is, and I can't stop but think the exact same thing now about a couple things. One, controversial. Controversy, here we come.
Yes.
One, waste of land. Golf courses. Second, waste of land. This one hits home. This one hits home hard, okay? I'm being for real though. Cemeteries.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Spicy.
Yeah.
I know.
And see you later, Midnight Coffee. Have a good one. And come on, I didn't know what LRT trains was, so I had to look it up. It's called light rail transit, for those that don't know. So there's modern electric powered urban trains running on fixed tracks. So very different from a maglev or a magnetic levitation train. I'm learning so much about trains today. I love that we can all learn new things like every day. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Now, if I retain this information, even better for my chances of Jeopardy when I'm in my 50s.
Well, you know, what's that in Amparo?
I'm still learning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See
English
you
is
later, midnight.
English is a minimum of 3 languages in a trench coat. That reminds me of that scene from Space Jam when they like go to the game to gather knowledge, and like the lady next to the like them in the trench coat watching through the coat is like, something strange is happening next to me. Like it's just, she's so like really concerned, like not even watching the game. Like it was, you know, it's iconic.
Oh, that's too bad. Why is it so gross in here?
We gotta watch Space Jam again. It's 2026.
We will. My favorite character, who do you think?
Lola.
What? Yes. She's fun. Ooh, I can get, here we go. I'll just throw back to my normal size, and, what do we do?
And Chomik, welcome back. How are you doing? AKA Chain Blitz.
What inspired the name change? Do we know?
It was new for 2026, so it came in yesterday like that.
A map! Finally.
And wouldn't you rather have ads at the beginning of the stream rather than in the middle of the stream once you get here? Because then, you know, like we're in the middle of a hype moment, we would hate for an ad in the middle. But at the beginning or end, it doesn't really matter as much. That's our thought process anyway. Also based on feedback from all of y'all. We've asked in the past when we first got monetized on this channel, we were like, this is what you guys would prefer, right? This, that, what do you think? And most people were like, yeah, don't do it in the middle. And we're like, we got you. We value your feedback.
Yes, we do.
Example of English being wacky, says Andrew. You could say the word police an infinite number of times and it would be a proper yet admittedly long grammatically correct sentence because it's a noun and a verb. Police, police.
They do.
The police, police, police. Yeah.
They aren't as good at that.
Police, 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 police. Am I right? Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it works. Because you could police something. You could be the police.
Police, police, police. No, I'm losing it after the third one.
No, you can keep going. The police, 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 police.
No, I know, but I want to understand it different. I could just say it and lie and be like, I'm cool. But I don't want to.
So police is a noun and a verb. So police as a noun are like the police.
No,
they
I know.
are a group of people, right? Like to identify as. And then police is also a verb, like they are going to police something. So the police are the who, and like the police are also the action. You know, I'm not really explaining it well. I'm not meant to be a teacher.
That's okay.
But I do love learning.
Oh,
I'm meant to be a lifelong student. I don't know if I did a good job with that. It makes sense in my head, though.
No, but that does make sense. Like, I'm meant to be a lifelong student. I mean,
So
that's honest.
the whole buffalo work the same way thing. I don't know. Buffalo. Like, I only know buffalo as the animal, as a noun.
What does the verb mean? How do you he, she, we buffalo? They be buffaloing?
Oh, that's actually a better example that Andrew had right now. The cops police the cops.
Yeah, that works. That still works. And
Yeah.
they're like different words, kind of, sort of. I wonder where the word cop comes from.
That'd be an etymology question.
Yeah, it would. Only one of us took a college course in etymology.
Yeah, but
I wonder
like,
who it was.
come
Anyone
on.
know who took? Anyone here take?
It's not that doesn't mean you know every single word's like origin.
Yeah,
and
but like
everything.
you probably learned, like you probably got tested on like,
Not
all right,
cop.
if you see this combination of letters, it probably meant it came from this region of the world, right?
Wait, does this make sense? So the cops police the cops who police the cops.
No. The longer y'all go, the harder it is for me to follow.
And Shane Bliss, Link can survive a lot. The heat, the wet, the cold.
The wet,
He just has so much.
the moist,
Yeah, the water.
the
Like,
moist,
he's just the greatest hero of all time,
the
honestly.
moistest hero of all time.
I also don't know if bullies and police repeating that means anything to me. The hot wet.
The hot.
Average game logic. This is I would not call The Legend of Zelda an average game personally, but the logic's out, you know?
Logic do be logicking?
Yeah, very much so. Not to be confused with Logitech, which is a brand.
Right. And I've
I like Logitech.
I've gone from negative to like net positive over the years.
My mouse is from Logitech. I like it.
Good, I'm glad that you do. I'm really glad actually because, geez, like
It was a while, yeah.
there's so many issues. Like
Well-
I've had so many issues before you were in my life with electronics in general.
I still remember the first time Doza took me to Best Buy and was like, today we get you a gamer mouse.
Today we feast.
And we tried out, we were there, it was a long Best Buy trip, just trying out all of the mice and like seeing what feels right. And then Doza also like chatting it up with the Best Buy people, but he's better at knowing all the information than them. It was a fun day.
Yeah, it's like, because there's a, what is it, Parks and Recreation? They have that Ron Swanson guy, and he's at like a Home Depot or something like that, and he's standing with like a younger associate who works at the Home Depot, and he's like, I know more than you.
Yeah, that's funny.
It is hilarious because I feel like I embody that every time I go to Best Buy specifically.
And Mario Kart, that can't be true. Is it? Logitech wants to put subscriptions on its mouse? That's insane. It's a hardware. It's not like...
Does it really?
It's not... Yeah, that's insane.
I can see it happening though, because all these companies, they have their own ecosystem for software and programmable nonsense and whatnot. Your DPI.
Let's
know?
not. I heard, you know what people were also mad about today on the internet?
Oh,
There was a leak about how Netflix, because it's trying to acquire Warner Brothers, if they do, they only want movies to be in theaters for like a very short, like 2-week period, not the traditional like 45-day period before it goes to streaming services.
wouldn't that just help piracy?
That just changes like the entire like movie scene. And like
yeah,
when people
wouldn't
say,
for sure those things like die
well,
or
yeah.
get really, really expensive and die anyways.
Do box office ratings mean nothing anymore? It would become irrelevant.
No, it's like it would, because it'd be weird to even like consider it anymore. Like you'd have to
I
have
don't
a
know
pre and
how
post.
factual this is, by the way, but I just, when I saw it, I was like, that's wild. I cannot fact check you right now, but I'm going to move on and continue working. One of the funny things, like, because we work and help clients with like social media content and stuff, part of that is also like posting to their social media. So when you're doing that, naturally you see a feed of social media, and depending on the different variety of like content like that we create for different niches and brands and stuff, we see varied content. It's like this popped up and I was like, whoa. I was like, wait, I'm here to post something, not read random things on their feed.
Oh, Yeah. AI company are buying trillions of RAM for their AI. Yeah, so there's a RAM shortage, which means there's going to be a graphics card shortage.
It's going to be a trickle-down effect for a lot of things.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, death to consumer electronics, I guess.
And Kirby, so the only Amtrak we ever did, we actually did get to do that private room thing situation. And it was a really good value, especially considering like the food, the drinks, everything.
It was a good value. I mean, it was super cramped, but I really didn't mind because I'm cramped in there with Nush.
I mean, yeah, we saw people like who had the whole room to themselves for one people, but we did two people in the same space kind of thing. But it was nice to have the privacy. And then like we were delayed. So like they not only like got us pizza, but then they also like, I think it was Domino's or something, but then they also got like the actual train meal once like everything started rolling.
Rolling.
It wasn't very long though. Like it was actually just from like Seattle to Leavenworth, Washington. But it was continuing on to Chicago. The person that we sat across from during our meal was, because you have to go to the meal cart, which was really fun. Just like in any train, like murder mystery. There's no murder on this train that I know of. Anyways, she was actually going on her way back to Chicago. And because of the delay, she was really worried because of like her car was in like a parking lot.
Ouch.
That and all this other stuff. Like she had a lot of drama going on. Another part of language wackiness that Andrew loves is how we can take any noun and use it as a verb, and our barons will brain to make the grammar logic. Oh, our brains will brain. Ah, I see what you did there.
To make the grammar logic.
Yeah, it worked. $1 per click. Rylan, I would be broke. I click around a lot. And don't even get me started on those that play like those cookie clicker games.
Oh my gosh.
It's literally click to win.
Randomly got an email that one of the games that we made a video on like got an update called Flufftopia.
Which was a click-based game.
Yeah, it's the only click-based game that I think I've ever played. At least like that.
Louis Rossman, he does videos on companies doing this kind of thing all the time. Do I really need more of that in my life though? I get enough from the news and I get disappointed.
Yeah.
But good to know.
For those who want to get extra informed. Oh my gosh. Did you hear that?
And Flo, when you mean an 18 plus channel, do you mean like in Discord server like a channel? Because we're not about to create a whole new YouTube channel.
Yeah, no.
Like, I'm not sure what you mean.
No. Also not really keen on making Discord. No, because there's the whole just no.
Also, the moderation would be insane. We're not gonna do it. The no. I was gonna say, Kirby said you don't have to eat in the car. He had his in his room. I didn't know that was an option. The train car, like,
really?
We thought it was like a fun, like, social experience though. We don't get out much, clearly.
Yeah.
We get to talk to random people. There was one guy when the delays happened at the train station that he would not stop talking to Doza, and I'm like barely like hanging on because I just wanted we were gonna sleep on the train really.
Oh, okay.
And he just kept going and going. He even exchanged emails with Doza.
I did not reach out.
Well, the guy had your email too, right?
Did he?
I think so, but he never reached out either.
That's true, he didn't. What the heck?
So, anyways,
I'm
unless it went to spam, we don't really check that often.
Yeah, clearly, I'm a little
Brain's
lost.
little brain.
I'll figure this out. I can do this.
It was autocorrect, but like I still like we got it. You know, our brain tricked us into braining the logic.
Braining.
Sure. Yes.
I can't believe this is a verb. Can I use bombs when I'm tiny? I don't think so.
Apparently, Louis Rossman led a protest at Austin City Hall about the AI cameras around the city that were made by some company to make taxpayer money and jam people up with charges. Ew. Kirby said Louis Rossman is a good channel too. Ooh, 2 for 2 here.
Jam people up sounds like the kind of way that they talk in Adventure Time. They're like, oh, you mucked up my gums. Like, you know, they'll say stuff like that. Oh,
well,
I have a
the
key.
Texas one was still on a limited menu of pre-cooked food. I don't know if that's why. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't know what this was, but it was a good menu. We actually enjoyed it.
I think I had like a flat iron or something. And, I mean, the cheesecake was pre-made. I mean, I didn't expect them
to but it was so good.
Make a cheesecake on a train.
But like the dinner rolls that they had were nice. And then we had, I had the chicken with like veggies and stuff, and I really liked it.
I really like you.
And it was big portions.
You were good.
I love you.
You were
Good train company.
Yes. That's what I'm getting at.
Trains, planes, and automobiles.
Yeah. Sorry. I thought of a very childish song about beans.
Beans?
Yeah, beans.
Like beans, they make you.
Yes.
That one. Was that the song or something else?
Beans, they're not fruit.
I dropped the thing I was fidgeting with.
No, it's all over now.
It was my chapstick.
No, now
it's not even chapstick. I think it's like Aquaphor. It's a different brand. I'm just so used to saying chapstick from my childhood.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna acknowledge the joke, Flo, because I finally freaking get it. Flo's making a joke. I don't think he's being serious. Flo's making a joke about the whole like the flowers that Kirby got us, that they're 18 plus.
Oh.
To build, like that's the recommended age.
Well, so were the poinsettias.
Can you just say poinsettias? Thank you.
Poinsettias?
Yeah.
But people like to say poinsettias.
Yeah, in the north, but they're wrong.
And quesadilla?
Quesadilla, yeah, quesadilla. Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's the song. The beans, they're good for your heart.
Yes.
Anyways, that's what you meant by the 18 plus joke?
Well, I mean, what else could it be?
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Lego,
We are for
unless you're gonna make
all
very
blobby
naughty
blobs,
Lego sets
13 and older as Discord intended.
Sounds expensive. I wouldn't do it.
We did say that we were gonna, like, our intention is to build all the roses by February. It's gonna be our main decor for the Valentine's Day and Doza's birthday month.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, I like rushing too. Like, not
Doza...
rushing. I like keeping a certain pace when I'm building things.
He was definitely rushing. I was going slow because I'm not used to building things like this. I can build things on a computer all day.
I get anxiety in between the steps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like because like you spend that like emotional time and mental effort learning what it is that you're supposed to do for that page.
Like when you're going backwards, but now you're back at the entrance.
That too. I need to go on the cart. That's what I need to do.
Doza was going very ahead, like quickly, and then he had to actually back up a few pages to get back on track, just like the track he is on this minecart.
Oh my god, it's so freaking fast. How am I supposed to? I don't think I can throw anything. But this time, at least I can get through the hole.
Flo, you've been the only one who's really suggested the joke YouTube command, and usually we require more feedback and like stuff, and a lot of our commands, they're not really for jokes, they're for real and for cereal. Not to be confused with the nutritious breakfasty bowl of cereal.
Oh, with the crunchy gelatinous goodness we all know and love.
Exactly. We actually finished our chocolate granola cereal that we have from HEB, and we're out, so we need to make a HEB run soon.
I am feeling it, gamers.
Yeah, because now we only have all the healthy ones. Not that granola is bad, but the fact that it's chocolate and sweet, we don't have any like healthier cereals. And cereal's so easy for like any time of day.
It's not necessarily like a cereal replacement. I mean, most cereals are bad. I like to keep my cereal, this is just personal, I like to keep my cereal at like 12 grams of sugar or less. Preferably around 5 to 7. And if it's gonna have more than 5 to 7, then I'm aiming to have as much fiber per gram as sugar. That's like my thing, right?
This is
but
why
if it's
Doza
granola,
does the fitness pal stuff and not me.
Yeah.
He's so into it. And I'll just be like, give me the
Order it in my mouth.
Do you see Kate's comment? Knowing this community, I feel like either nothing would go in the 18 plus channel or stuff that doesn't really need to go in there. Like, here's my nude, and then it's just like fabric in a nude shade. Like, here are my nude pantyhose that I bought. What do you guys think? That could also go in the fashion channel. For real, for real.
I feel like that's not neutral though.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Isn't this community interesting?
It really is. We love you guys. You keep us on our toes. Do globs have toes? That's a great question for the glob scientists.
Do you think that they do?
Question for the glob scientists.
Some globs can just grow toes or bud off toes if they wanted.
Or other ways of regeneration.
Of toes? Right, like some could use
like
magic.
cells, magic.
What is it? Osmosis? No, it's like reproduced by budding.
Ooh, okay, I like that. One thing that she's been doing is mixing fun cereal with healthy cereal, best of both worlds.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's what we did a couple times when we were trying out some different things.
Yeah.
But we'd always make sure we at least had like one granola or one cereal that we really liked.
Or
and we just mix them, and it's like it's not so bad.
It's not so bad, but sometimes what I like to do too is like a smaller bowl of like the healthy cereal, and then like another small bowl of like the fun cereal. So it's like, you know, the appetizer and then the dessert.
Oh no! Who could have foreseen this?
Mario Kart posted his birthday suit fashion
frick.
channel, like just now, or like on your birthday.
Ah! Oh my god! Oh my
Or
god!
oh yeah, the people post costs and say, "Here my noodles." Where my noodles at?
See, that's what I thought, and I was like, I thought like, it's like I don't know where am I going with this in my brain. I never said it. I was like, someone post a picture of like a dress made of macaroni like glued together.
So
I was like, why did I think of that? Now I know, because of noodles.
Flo was like, feedback please, and then asked 8-Ball about the joke YouTube command, and Andrew actually provided some feedback. A joke YouTube command that makes a sarcastic remark or just something like you're already here or you're here already would be funny, but I understand if you decline. This is our second suggestion for a joke YouTube command. Noted.
Noted.
We shall see what more feedback we get as we continue this journey.
Oh, cool. We got a cane that can flip stuff.
And Flo, we're doing a community question time about the YouTube idea right now.
Yeah,
it's happening live.
We talked about it.
In 4K, if that's your preference of watching.
Right. I mean, you'll have to upscale it yourself, but we at least provide 2K.
Yes, 2K. Like NBA 2K.
NBA 2000. EA game. It's only a sport.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We don't want that. This is cool. I like this. Flipping is fun. Why don't you take that cane of Packy and fire it at the hole? Or is it Passy?
Pacifier?
I'm going to go with Passy. And you never know what'll happen until you try. Okay.
I guess I haven't done the bird voice at all today, but
Flip
that's
the
okay.
hole. I mean,
it's really just a tutorial.
I mean, I don't know. There's been some funny bits, but like, I at least keep it on the... What am I looking at? Oh! Never mind. What the frick? Okay. I didn't know I was going to turn into Sonic the frickin'...
I've definitely
I was
heard
gonna say, but I was gonna say something
that
bad.
principle about adding, not subtracting, like adding Greek yogurt, fruit, almonds to waffles. Kate's been trying to incorporate that principle more in life. Definitely, like we don't need to take away the things that make us happy. We just need to add other things to have a balance.
In terms of filling and in terms of like protein and calcium, yogurt's kind of like cheating.
It's
you know,
goated.
It's really like I'm talking about plain like non-sweet yogurt.
Yeah. Greek
specifically.
yogurt.
Yeah. That stuff is like
it's so versatile.
I struggle with calling things a superfood, but it kind of is. I feel like if you're gonna get a lot of mileage out of something and you're like if you're not gonna be hungry and whatever, then that kind of is a superfood. You know? So something that can cut cravings, be filling, is also delicious. Like, well, how else would you describe it? Like, be honest.
Yeah, and you can make it sweet if you want to. We never buy like the pre-sweet yogurts or anything. It's
Oh,
just
those are
always
too
plain
sweet.
yogurt, and then we can add things to it. We can add it to other stuff, or we can, you know, it's just so we have to have yogurt all the time. I love making homemade yogurt, but it's a bit more of a task these days. Like, I would love to go back to making it from scratch, but it's just so convenient, like, to already have it bought at Costco.
Can I flip this? Oh. Yeah, I like sweetening yogurt with honey. It gives a pretty nice neutral flavor. Instead of
Andrew's
just like throwing in like
typing
shake
upside
kernels. How the heck did you do that?
I know how,
What does that
but,
say?
like...
Cacchio de Pepe? I think that's what it says.
That's what we have for lunch.
I get down for some Cacchio de Pepe.
We had that, like, pasta for lunch.
You're welcome.
It was just the jar from Costco for the sauce, and then
Was it
like,
Costco?
yeah,
It was pretty good.
it was good. Yeah, there was a
surprised.
sale or deal
I'm
on
not
it.
a big
so we
fan
got
of
it.
jar sauces, despite almost exclusively eating it that way. But like this one's good.
This one was good. It wasn't too heavy or anything. And then Doza added some little chicken bites to it.
Little chicken cheese.
Yeah. Rylan said honey is the only thing that never goes bad, I think. I have heard that. I've never had honey last longer. Like, we don't buy I mean, we do buy it from Costco, so it's a bigger bottle, but we go through it, we use it in a lot of things. So it never lasts longer than like probably a year.
What's this? Lupendo.
In fact, I think we're low on honey.
Yes,
Like,
we are.
especially with more teas and stuff lately.
I don't think we bought more honey.
We'll need to buy
recently.
more then.
Yes. What is down here?
Hey,
don't even
I
remember.
wish you could ship us your red sauce too. But you know, one day
Ew.
when
Not
the
sorry,
world,
not you. Yeah, I'm sorry.
he's
It's
talking
because
about the
I
game.
went. Yeah, I was talking about the game. I ended up back at the beginning, and I didn't want to do that.
We like, you know, when the world brings us together in person, and if it's in New York, then we can maybe try red sauce, you know.
Right?
But I would be afraid of it like breaking on the courier here if you were to ship it, because someone actually.
No one likes a broken sauce.
Hold on, we actually got shipped a homemade jar of honey from one of our globby globs,
Oh, yeah.
and it unfortunately broke in the jar that was like, even though they wrapped it and everything, like it broke in the ship, like what we got, and it also like fell over other things that we had to unfortunately throw away because
It ruined it.
honey is a very sticky business. And it was really sad that we had to like kind of get rid of everything. Like we tried, there was also one other thing that like we were trying to get the honey washed out of, but it was too much of a mess, especially like traveling here. But it was very sweet of her at the time though. And she's still around and still in touch.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to
The
her.
glob.
I see her name.
Yeah.
Everywhere I look, I see her name. Let's
You
see.
could save a lot on honey by investing in some bees. I'm sure they probably make great pets. Honestly, I think beekeeping would be so therapeutic and calming.
I probably would like it. It would be an adjustment, though.
We just don't have a space. Like, we live in an apartment. I don't think they'd
We
be
don't live on a
cool
ranch.
with that.
No.
But if you have space, that'd be great. And you know, at this point, Kirby is offering, do you want to hint where to go? And I think I'm ready for a hint. But Doza, are you ready for a hint?
I need to get downstairs.
Okay.
So, where are the stairs? That's what I need to do. I go in here. No, there's a freaking hole in the way. Oh my god, I just die. Okay.
So little.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be little or not.
Who knows?
Because I got the flippo thing, and I can't remember like where I would need to be using it. Oh wait, this. No, the tracks are too big. I can't get to the side.
So Mario Kart, I do agree that being chased in a diner parking lot by a bee is not fun. But if you were actually intentionally doing like beekeeping and making honey and all that, you would buy the essentials to be able to do so, you know?
I have a key.
Like to protect yourself. Like you're going into it knowing you'll be surrounded by bees, not random bee trying to attack me in parking lot, which happened to Doza
It
at a
happens to
restaurant
me way
as
too
well.
much. Is there something that's like really sweet about me?
Yes, 100%. I'm saying yes for the hint, Kirby, but Doza hasn't said yes or no yet.
Yeah. Where did I see?
Okay, he's saying
Where
yes.
did I see? Hold on. I said, where did I
Oh.
see that locked door?
He's saying no.
It was like somewhere. It's like in this right side of the dungeon. I'm saying yes. In this right side of the dungeon, but like north of from where I am.
He's saying yes, but trying to make it seem like he's on the right track.
I am on the right track. They need to change the buttons. I keep opening that.
And Rylan, congrats on getting a Switch 2 for Christmas and Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm glad
Ooh.
you've been having all the fun.
That sounds great. I really wish I could relive that.
I'm good.
I know. I would want you. Well, I mean specifically that you would be Donkey Kong.
It was fun for a while for me, but I think like Nintendo really needs to work on their co-op. Like from Odyssey to like this, I was expecting more. We probably just need to stick to
Oh my
like Mario
gosh, how
and
am I
Luigi and stuff like that.
Flip minecart. Yeah, I don't know where that is. Oh wait,
And they
I
do
know where
say
it is.
that these are pretty cool to beekeepers.
Well, you know, they can smell fear or something, right?
So when you go into it intentionally, you're not afraid.
Yeah. See, like something like up here.
Margaret said I would
this.
play it, but I didn't like watching it. Hilarious.
Which one?
Donkey Kong Bonanza? You watched our playthrough, I assume.
Oh, right. It's a joke.
Because you said the ha 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 ha.
I hope so. Yeah. The flip my card.
There are no
Okay.
current plans for us returning to Animal Crossing at this time, Flo.
Just like yesterday.
Yep. Hasn't changed.
You know what?
since
We'll let
24
you
hours.
know
That's true.
if and when, and that'll save you a lot of thinking about it. Where do I go? Let's see.
I didn't actually get to go on during the holidays like I said I wanted to.
Oh.
Just didn't have the time.
Fake man.
That's not
sorry.
a fake
I'm
fan.
sorry.
I was prioritizing my rest during the holidays and my intentions for the new year and my reflections, and I think I did that pretty well with
So much
flying
so
colors.
that we're thinking about getting a mirror.
Yeah, so like we have this mirror and it's like
Not on the wall.
it's this mirror has been through a lot with me, okay? And it was given to me for free, and I've just kept it all these years, but it's not really aesthetically pleasing. It's also like fading away. It's like one of those cheapo like Walmart like mirrors that we already taped up and we've like had to fix multiple times kind of thing. Like I'm talking, it was probably only like $10, but I got it for free, so I kept it. But we're actually doing one of our errands that we have this month is taking some things out of our place for like bulk pickup. Like we have a fan that's been broken and we can't fix it. We tried to fix it and then we finally caved and just bought a new fan. So that fan needs to be recycled properly. And there's like centers that you can drop that off. Because apartment complexes don't really have that bulk pickup thing that cities offer. And sometimes we wait until like Doza's grandpa's house like does it and we'll drop it off there. But it's just easier to go drop it off when we need it. And so we're trying to do a little bit of New Year like cleanup. We also have like an ottoman, which is one of the first furniture pieces Doza and I ever bought together. And it's had a lot of wear and tear to the point where it's like falling apart. So we're gonna recycle that furniture piece. And we were like, you know what? If we're already like recycling some things, we might as well upgrade some things that we were wanting. So now that we're not going to be moving this year, we're like, let's upgrade a few more things to make this next year at this place more better for us because we're at home the majority of the time.
We want it to be the most fastest.
Yeah, so we've been making a few upgrades and changes. Kind of like the whole, we finally bought our first like spice bottles thing to like put up a different like, you know, grinded up spices in because we do that. If you guys need a spice grinder recommendation, we got you.
We do.
Or a lot of things. Kirby says, you would think apartments would have bulk pickup like every month or two, say on this day, bring your stuff down. I feel like they should, but they don't. And they get like, people sometimes, like especially when they're moving out and stuff, they'll like just put it by the dumpster
Right,
or whatever.
Like, they don't care, they're moving.
Yeah, like they're not gonna be fine because you can't even tell sometimes or whatever, but like it's really a hassle. But we don't have that many big things. Like we were able to like, the couch that we used to have, we were able to give that a new home with Doza's mom. And furniture wise, like we still have the same dining table chairs we bought, or the table that we recycled and refurbished with Doza's grandpa. So like everything's very intentional. But some of the things have seen better days and like it's time. We're also thinking like we should get a new bed because it's aged. But and like it'd be nice to get a king bed and stuff. So like we're trying to, the money that we had kind of saved for moving this year, since we're not moving, we're kind of using some of that like to be able to kind of upgrade our place a little bit for more comfort for the next year, which actually I think we signed or like a 14-month lease or something like that. Because like whatever the best option was.
Yeah.
There's like a couple of different, I don't remember specifics right now.
Typically, the longer the lease option,
the cheaper the monthly
rent.
stuff.
Yeah. Games you want to see most now are Mario, Luigi, RPG games, and Chrono Trigger. Is Chrono Trigger good? I said.
Really,
I stuck my tongue out at Nush.
Yeah, like this happens every time.
Yeah. I heard it was kind of bad. I heard Chrono Cross is better.
I know when it comes to like Mario games, like I feel like the last time we talked about it, it was gonna be the next Paper Mario, like Super Paper Mario, right? If I'm remembering correctly.
It was, I think so, because the only other thing that I've had on my mind Mario-wise was
Galaxy, because of the movie.
Oh, it was
that was
okay. I had
why.
another one, but it's so much smaller. Like
What's
the secret rings or something. Sonic and the
Oh.
Secret. No, Mario and.
Oh, like the really short ones.
Yeah, the one that introduces Daisy.
Gotcha.
That's where she's
But
from.
because of the Mario movie, is it coming out this year or next year? I forget. I think it's this year.
It has to be this year.
Well, we wanted to play the Galaxy games before we watched the movie for the spoilers.
Well,
So there's that. A lot to consider.
I wonder
don't
if it's
know.
going to carry like both games in it, or
I'm not really sure, but I also don't want spoilers. But knowing us,
which?
like, we're going to do the best we can to play what we can. Fun fact, I feel like we've said this, but it's still new to us, so I like to repeat it. We, with travel for work this year, we're very much prioritizing, like, doing it on stream days, like going in like for the weekend, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and coming back before stream. Like either Wednesday morning or latest Wednesday by lunchtime, so we can just keep it rolling. Because we do want to prioritize streams as much as like it's not, you know, necessarily like the first priority, because that would be irresponsible. It's still up there for us, and we definitely want more than we did last year for sure. Andrew just realized 2026 is the year of the new Tomodachi Life game. It is! He also
It's
said I
finally
calmed down. No,
happening.
be excited. I love that for you and so many other people who've been waiting years for this.
I know apparently it's a very big deal. Now this thing, it started on the 3DS. Is that the original?
I'm also glad that you would love to watch us play Mario and Luigi games like Brothership and Inside Story. Those have definitely been ones that we've been talking about as well. There's honestly the longest list when it comes to games are like the Zelda, Mario, Kirby, like those universes games, if you will.
Try not to go too long without one of those.
Yes.
Ah, frick. Oh. Yeah, then Flow supports, was it Super Paper Mario?
Mario
game.
Kart supported that. Or, well, he said yes, Super Paper Mario, and then Flow support. Yeah,
I saw no
see.
support for Chrono Trigger other than that first comment.
Kirby said
telling.
this part was a little tricky for him, but you missed a chest in the other room. I'm sure it just shells or kinstone.
Yeah, I didn't know how to get it because like the blocks were there. This goes down far enough. There's another one. Ah.
And Rylan said that he's really excited too. It started on the DS actually with a Japan-only game. Wow. Okay.
I guess it did well enough to be like, all right,
Mainstream.
well, mainstream, not mainstream.
Well, I mean, more people have consoles than they do
Only thing in mainstream
handhelds.
is America.
And then now it's handheld and console. It's
Am I
crazy.
gonna die? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna
Don't
die.
die.
Okay.
Just don't.
Don't. Okay. You know what, I'm
Don't
gonna save.
drop that.
Don't
Don't
drop that electric rat. Hey.
Hey, not Pikachu. Hey.
Yeah. Do y'all know how many electric rodents are in Pokemon? Can someone
A
count them
lot.
up? You got Pachirisu. You got Plusle and Minun. You got.
Makuhita. I'm just kidding. That's fighting.
What we got? Pikachu. We got Raichu. You got Alolan Raichu. You got Pichu. That's
You
a
got
Pichu.
bees in the trap.
No.
This always
The
happens like
precious
towards the end of a
bees.
stream, or as it gets later in the day. Like I just want to sing. You know what would be fun? Bringing back karaoke into our lives. I miss it.
I want to bring DDR into our lives.
I want that too. Actually, I want DDR more than karaoke.
Yes.
But like, knowing me,
Now
like
I
I
know where
want
it's on
singing
the tier
too.
list.
You always knew. It was one of the first like craziest, wildest, like dream life
damn it.
things that Doza and I ever talked about. Was very much getting like a DDR like you know, for our home one day. And I was like, he's my man. But I knew that even before that DDR conversation. It was
Oh,
just
damn
so
it.
like, how did you know?
Right.
like-
like
It's just a fun thing to do.
and stay active.
Yes. And there are some like dance pad things that we've looked at for like a more affordable option. It's one of my like saved things that I look at often, and Doza
I
as
see
well.
it every day.
Yeah.
It
But we're
is-
just not there
it's
yet, you know?
torturous. No, I know. I know. There's some other things that I need to
That are priorities.
prove of concept first, and then we can entertain the idea.
You know, last year, fitness-wise, we actually did buy our first set of weights, which have been really great. I don't like lifting weights, though. But they're
unfortunate.
still great.
Unfortunate, because we ain't taking it back.
No, at this point, it's past that. But, like, you still use them more than I do. And you try to encourage me to. And sometimes I'm very much like, if I see Doza doing it, it's like, all right, I'll do it too. But like, I like variety when it
Little
comes
sibling
to
syndrome.
like fitness. That definitely is. And you have the older sibling syndrome, as it were.
Everything I do is cool immediately. But the only people who think that are the siblings and nobody else.
Oh, the siblings.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh, the places you will go.
Aw. Will I? I think so. I have faith in myself.
You should.
Thanks.
Believe it. Naruto.
Oh, man.
I actually was chatting with a friend I hadn't talked to in a while.
Yay.
She lives in Canada, and she was telling me how recently, like, she's been watching One Piece, the anime, with her partner, or her husband at this point. But, like, the thing is, like, it was his childhood show, and I was like, oh my gosh, no way. Like, I've been watching Naruto because of Doza. So it's, like, very funny and ironic that we were both on this, like, you know, watching our significant others, like, childhood anime right now.
We're just all really cool.
She has way more episodes to get through than I do.
Well, you know, some of us can't all be us.
That is true, yes.
I'm gonna alert while playing Mario Kart 64. Play Wario, because he does the laugh.
Or play whatever brings you the most joy.
You're probably gonna play
But have fun,
You're probably gonna play Yoshi,
Andrew.
aren't you? You play the best character in the game.
Wasn't Andrew playing when we played Mario Kart last Friday? Like, it's been a week since we first played Mario Kart World. But I was gonna say, wasn't he playing the fish, Dry Bones, and the way it like flops up?
Oh yes,
That was fun.
And Rob isn't in the game till like, for the games until what, the Wii? Maybe Wii U? I'm not really sure. Probably the Wii. So not an option. Not in Mario Kart 64 anyways. Thankfully. Sorry, I don't like Rob. Because of Smash. Oh my god, I missed! I'm fine. Where am I going? Did I need to flip that before? No. I know what I need to do. I need to just, like, fly to the center. Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think I need to be perfect. Nope, it's letting me go. Hell yeah. Boss key? Can we finish this dungeon before the end of stream? Is it possible? Can you?
I don't know.
May you use the restroom?
Mother, may I?
Mother.
Canada was mentioned. Yeah, I really want to visit her. I haven't actually seen her in person in years. Like, I'm not actually with her. It was more of a childhood, like, summer friend thing. Because she's actually originally, like, born and raised in India. So during my summers there, I would see her a lot. And she now lives in Canada. And I only knew she got married and she moved to Canada, like, 2 years ago. Or actually like 2025. But anyways, either end of 2024 or something like that. But anyways, we had reconnected now as like basically adults. But I still knew like things about her because family friends kind of situation. So it'd be nice to see like what's up.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for that. I'm pulling through.
And we haven't gone to Canada together.
I've never been.
Yeah, Doza needs to experience.
I only know about Canada through Kim's Convenience.
Which is a great show.
It's a sitcom.
Yeah. It's really funny.
Really
Great
like
cast, too.
A lot of chemistry, I would say.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Andrew's playing as Luigi, and his brother is as Wario.
Based.
How did the brother know?
How did they know? There, this is what I missed. I just simply didn't look. Wait, what the heck?
You're asking us to take Mario Kart with us to Canada, Flo? I mean, Mario Kart's welcome to go to Canada if he wants to.
The game or the person?
The time I lifted weights most was when I had a Planet Homeless member. You mean Planet Fitness? Mario Kart, Doza actually used to have a Planet Fitness membership. What was kind of goated about it, though, was that he could take a friend for free. I was the friend.
She was. I like her.
But then, you know, we eventually moved in together at a place that had its own, like, apartment complexes have something, sometimes.
We're very fortunate for that.
Yes. Especially now that we don't have a car, it's great to just walk over and be like, let's do a workout. But we really do prefer working out at home.
Watch out, guys. I'm going to set off the Lurk alarm. I wish I was a Lunk. That would be cool.
Ah, that's what you mean, Mario Kart. Fair enough.
I know what
you know the movie. I didn't register until now. Well, now that he spelled it out for me. But what I was gonna say is the movie that we mentioned yesterday that I keep talking about and thinking about because it's still so fresh. Good Fortune. There is actually, you know, the person, one of the main characters, like, is, you know, struggling in life at the time and like goes through this phase of where they're also like at like a gym doing, you know, taking a shower, things like that. And it's interesting, like those really, it's such a good movie. Just like, I want everyone to watch it. And it's a great cast. It's so funny and like so, I don't know, just with the times, like I think it was such a great way to show like where society's at right now.
And what's the exact name?
Good Fortune.
Good Fortune.
Right?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, Good Fortune. I just Googled it again because I didn't realize it's actually rated R.
Well.
Which makes sense now that I'm thinking about it, but it's also, you know, we're all adults here, right? Maybe.
I don't even remember, was there anything?
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
yes,
I guess so. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember the wholesomeness. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, rated R movies can have wholesomeness too.
Okay, well, you know what?
Oh, save it. The boss gave Kirby some trouble.
I got this.
You're fine. Really not gonna save?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Doza, are you sure?
I'm good.
Oh, because rewind.
No, I'm good. Thanks. This is.
I really don't know where this confidence comes from, like during streams.
Oh, I need to put it in my other parts of my frick. What the heck? What?
Rylan also said this boss is a bit annoying.
Annoying?
Oh yeah, what if it crashes? That's something that could happen. That would be annoying. That's a bad omen for the end of stream flow.
Oh, no.
Knock on wood.
Oh, move! Damn it! Oh. Womp womp. Guys, did y'all know that when the, oh, I see. We got a bit of, wow, this is pretty advanced for second boss. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I gotta put up the fires. Damn it! Oh, frick. Okay.
Thanks for knocking on wood through Mogi's flow. It's very nice of you.
Yeah! No. Oh dear, oh dear.
Why does this look like a Pokemon?
No! It does look like a Pokemon, like one of those Ultra Beasts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Excuse me, sir. This is a lot of fire.
And come on, I know she lives in Toronto. I'm not sure. I don't think I know specifically where you're at, but Toronto is a great city. I've gone in the past. I actually have family up there too.
Yes.
They really did it right. They, instead of going from India to the US, they went to Canada and got free healthcare. America, get on it. Healthcare for all.
Get on top.
Oh, the Turtonator, yes. I have that in my Pokemon card game, and I've been using it a little bit for one of my decks. Isn't Ottawa...
What the frick?
I really don't know my Canadian geography that well.
Oh.
But I feel like that's the other side, right?
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Ottawa to Toronto is about 4.5 hours of a drive. But you know, you never know. So it's very close. Like, I'm looking at this map. Like, I really have only been to Toronto in Canada. Like, I haven't been anywhere else. So I wouldn't even know.
I think I've been to Florida like once.
That is in America, sir.
Thank you.
The United States of.
Specifically. Why he go like that? Why he go and extend like that?
Look at you go. Go, Link, go.
I did it. No, I didn't. Dang, this thing has like a lot of freaking
Looks like
health.
a Yu-Gi-Oh monster, Andrew says.
Oh, you know
And they
what?
also switched to Mario Golf 64. Same characters, though. That's fun.
Okay.
What a vibe. Friday night, going from the racing to the golfing.
I thought for a second you said rice.
No.
Which is
I do love rice.
That's
different.
completely.
You're missing out. Toronto doesn't do a great job of showing off Canada. It's just where the people that we go to see are, Rylan. But, you know, fair enough. Where should we go? Definitely visit the mountains of Alberta. If you ever get a chance, they're absolutely beautiful. Is that, like, what's considered, like Banff, right? Is that in Alberta?
I have no idea.
Because I know
asking me?
Banff is gorgeous. Like, I've seen pictures of, like, the lake and, like, all of that. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Did I do it? Did I win? Is that like a Goron symbol? What
I
is that?
definitely think that would be, like, I feel like Doza and I would really enjoy that. Because, you know, it's funny. Doza actually has on his vision board a cabin in the snow. Because he really wants that, like, moment.
I really do. I've been to exactly one cabin that also had snow in my life. It was very simple, but also that kind of added to the charm.
So he wants to do that again. And congrats on getting the fire element, Doza.
Thanks. Do you guys think I should save it? Like,
At this point, yes.
I don't know if I should save it. I don't even think I need to. I don't know what's going on. Anyways. No, thanks for caring.
This is a great way to finish the stream for Friday night, though.
I agree.
So we have 2 of how many elemental?
Out of 4.
Oh, nice. Are we halfway through the game?
I don't think so. I think it's gonna pull a Wind Waker where you like you get the first 3 things and you gotta get like
A bunch of other
or
things.
3 more ish or 4 more ish.
Kirby said his was harder. It was turning the bottom half of the map into a fire floor.
Well, you gotta get rid of the fire.
Oh, that was hot. It was so hot. I thought my fibers would catch fire. Ah, but it's over now. I suppose we should go back and speak to Malari. Should we speak to Malari today or next time?
How easy is it to get back? Is it just,
Why do we
like,
need to get
jumping
back?
down?
Oh wait,
What
to
is
speak
this?
to Malari.
Oh, that's where all the people are. Oh, Malari is literally like right in there, I think.
You want to just talk now?
Let's talk now.
Okay.
Get the dialogue out of the way. You know what I'm
And then
saying?
we can catch up more next stream on Wednesday.
Next stream on Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Yes.
Central Time.
Correct.
Not talking to you. I got more important things to do. Bye. Hey, that looked good.
Wow.
That was fast work, but not so fast I didn't finish your sword. Here, take a look. I call this new blade the White Sword. Okay. I feel like it's gonna be pretty powerful. You got the White Sword. Its beautiful white blade sparkles with light. You can put away your grandfather's sword now.
But the history.
It's stinky. Once you infuse it with the power of the elements, it will become a sacred blade. The forest elder no doubt told you this part, but if you want to infuse a sword, you must go to the elemental sanctuary. The sanctuary is a strange realm, trapped between 2 worlds. Ooh. It is the bridge between the Minish world and the human world. The doorway to the sanctuary opens only once every 100 years. You'll find that door hidden within Hyrule Castle. Once the blade has been filled with the power of the 4 elements, you should be able to break the curse on your princess. I know you can do it. After all, you made short work of that human mind. Let me tell you about a shortcut you can use to get down from the mountain. You'll find it right in front of the entrance of the mine you just explored. Just follow that and you'll be down in no time. Good luck. Great. That's fantastic.
So where are you
Wonderful.
headed now?
Well, he said it's just a straight shot down, and then whatever else he said. Anyone else catch it?
You read it. How did you not comprehend?
Because I'm busy reading the words.
Right.
So imagine me when I have to like read as part of like a school thing, right, out loud, and everyone gets a little piece.
Well, from Kate's comprehension, human mind, excuse me, she has concerns.
Right. Human yours? Oh my goodness.
Because yours, mine, and ours.
Is that a movie?
It is.
Is it good?
It's kind of like Cheaper by the Dozen, but with like Nickelodeon stars like Drake Bell and Miranda Cosgrove.
Oh, interesting.
And others.
So it was kind of okay.
I liked it, but like growing up, because the majority of my family, like immediate family wise, it was just 4 of us, but the majority of like all my cousins and everything, like it felt like a huge family, like when we were in India. So I always like craved like, oh my gosh, big family. Don't feel the same about it today, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, big family, big problem. Sometimes it be like
More
that.
people, more problems.
Yeah,
more money,
exactly.
more
That's kind of
problems.
what I'm getting at.
More of anything, more problems. But really, a problem is just a challenge that we can get, you know, by together.
You want to purchase the problems?
No, not buy in the purchase, but like we get by it. We like, you know, every challenge that comes our way, we get past it.
Buy in the purchase, harden the paint. Same
Wendy
energy.
for 3.
Oh, right. Because
From
it
downtown.
wouldn't be like Lamarcus Aldridge.
Oh man.
Matt
In
Potter.
a human mind, you can mine human yours.
Oh, goodness.
Goodness gracious. All right,
Okay,
this is
we
a good
did
place
it.
to
Yeah,
stop.
right here next to the cat.
Perfect.
Yeah, I get it. You're funny. You said purr, and then you added effect at the end to make them bored. Did anyone else get it? Laugh. Now. I love her. Laugh, please.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys for a wonderful hangout and stream for a Friday night. We hope you guys have a wonderful, great, because I used wonderful earlier, weekend. It's the first weekend of 2026, and I can't wait to hear about what you guys end up doing on Wednesday when we're back.
Yep, and on Wednesday, remind me about the stones, because I completely forgot that they're a thing.
Kin stones.
Yes, the kin
as they were.
stones.
Not kidney stones.
Oh, kin, as in like, hello, fellow kin.
Howdy.
Not kiln, as in where you would burn a witch.
Or like a kilt.
Or 3. Or anyways, thank y'all. Love y'all.
Take care.
Take care, drink water. And, we'll see y'all.
Bye,
In
guys.
conclusion, goodbye.